Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. It's January 2nd, 2015. Hope this finds you well and feeling good today. I'm going to start with something that I actually wrote in my 2014 Smash book for those of you who are scrapbook fans that don't necessarily take or find the time to sit down and make all those beautiful, pretty pages that some people do. I have a Smash book, as things are falling out of it. And basically, I just glue in here different things throughout the year, memories, whatnot, little tokens, things to help me remember all the great fun times that I had. Not always fun. And as I'm going through here, I started on page 1. This video has a lot to do with this thing that I wrote back in January of last year. And right up here, this is what it says. Start where you are with what you have, because what you have is plenty. And by God, that's exactly where I'm starting, because I'm doing this on my phone, in my office, no script. Here we go. When I'm looking into 2015, a friend asked me a couple weeks ago, we were talking about the last year or two and how far, let's say how far we've come, but just how differently we look at things now. And the experiences that we've been through, the opportunity trains that we jumped on in the depot. And the question that was posed to me was, what's next? What's that next thing? What's that next big thing out there that's going to take us and just totally raise us to the next level? And to be honest with you, I have a lot of things going on in my head. I have tons of things all the time that are the next best thing. And it's so frustrating for me sometimes to just pick one, because you never know, is that going to be the one? What if it doesn't work out right? What if it does? And so it really got me to thinking here in the last week or so about what my next step is. So that's kind of the question that I'm going to be posing to you, is what's your next step? So many times here we're always encouraged to raise our level of potential and seek out new opportunities, and that ever-changing spirit. And I think a lot of us get stuck in the mode of doing that for somebody else. And what guides us in what we're choosing is based on the measurements or what we perceive as success through other people's eyes or to other people. And I think we do that because a lot of times when we're meeting other people's goals, for example, at work, if I come in and I'm successful at meeting somebody else's goal, then I feel good about that. I feel like I'm making progress. But am I really? What if the goal maybe is in alignment with who I am as a person, or what it is that I want to do, or what it is that I'm passionate about? So I guess that's where I'm starting my year off, really doing a lot of reflecting. And where I would suggest that maybe you do the same thing is, when you're thinking about your goals for the year, do you keep you in the forefront of your mind when you're doing that? Or are your goals based on what society thinks your goals need to be, or what a workplace thinks your goals need to be, or what a spouse thinks your goals need to be? I think where we really need to start when it comes to goal setting is understanding who we are as a person, what our values are, what is truly important to us, as individuals, what is truly important to you as an individual, and then starting to build a plan around that. And one of the things that, because I'm kind of weird and silly, and I like things that are very visual. And so one of the things, and actually when I made this, I thought about holding it up to you guys, and I thought, oh crap, then it's backwards and I'd have to write it on the back side so that you can actually read it. But so bear with me. What's your next step? So when you think about your life in 2015, you know, and you look at it kind of like a treasure map, let's say, what is your next step on that treasure map? What's it look like? Or here's a better question, better yet. Are you even at land? Are you even at land? Is land even in sight? Or are you just floating around as somebody's ship out at sea? It's so important for us to take the time to get clarity around what it is that we want. Because only when we focus on ourselves and start to grow ourselves will we ever be able to be the best for somebody else. A lot of times people say, well, I'm fine just the way I am. You know, I don't need to do that. I can be really good at what I'm doing at work. That's sufficient enough for me. Well, understand this. Playing small in life, that doesn't serve anybody. It absolutely doesn't serve anybody. So think about 2015 and what you could do to potentially start planning out that next step. I wish that I would have had the answer right off the bat when I was asked that a week ago. I wish I would have been able to say the next step is this. But I don't have that level of clarity around it, and I really think I do. I want to live my life with intention. I want to live a fearless life. And I need to get clarity. So, with that, Super Fox is signing off. That's right, I said Super Fox, because in my world, that's the way I roll. Have a great 2015. You'll be hearing from me.